know how closing one strait paralyzes the global economy? Today, we reveal the military secrets of the Strait of Hormuz. How does Iran dominate this vital energy artery, and what tools? This video explores all the hidden and open tactics of this story. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a waterway, but an energy choke point. About 20 million barrels of oil pass through this narrow path daily. The width of this waterway is only 21 nautical miles at narrowest. Controlling this point means having the upper hand in global political equations. Under the law of the sea, transit passage is free for all ships. However, Iran and Oman dominate their own territorial waters in this region. International laws here clash with the military and security realities of the area. Tehran's interpretation of these laws reserves the right to inspect suspicious ships. Iran's naval power in the Persian Gulf is divided into two parts. The regular Army Navy handles the Sea of Oman and open waters, but the IRGC is directly responsible for security within the Persian Gulf. This division of labor creates a special tactical focus inside the strait. Iran's main strategy here is not classic battle, but asymmetric warfare. It means using one's strengths against the weaknesses of large enemy ships. This military doctrine relies heavily on speed, surprise, and volume of fire. The ultimate goal is making conflict costs unbearable for the opposing side. The IRGC speedboats are a nightmare for commanders of giant ships in this strait. Hundreds of small boats equipped with missiles and machine guns attack simultaneously. This tactic, known as the swarm attack, confuses and overwhelms enemy radars. Heavy vessels cannot handle engaging with this volume of small targets simultaneously. Iran's long coastline is packed with anti-ship cruise missile launchers everywhere. These missiles are hidden in underground tunnels and behind mountains overlooking the strait. Mobile systems can fire and quickly change their location to avoid detection. Full fire coverage across the entire width of Hormuz is easily possible. One of the most dangerous control tools is advanced and diverse naval mines. Planting these mines can completely block the shipping lane for many months. Iran possesses a large arsenal of contact, acoustic, and magnetic naval mines. Clearing these naval minefields would be very time-consuming, expensive, and dangerous. Ghadir-class submarines are specifically designed and built for the shallow Persian Gulf. These small vessels easily hide on the seabed, remaining unseen by sonar. They have the ability to fire precise torpedoes at commercial and military ships. Detecting these submarines is very difficult due to small size and low noise. Reconnaissance and combat drones act as Iran's watchful eyes over the strait. These birds monitor and record all vessel movements moment by moment from above. If needed, suicide drones can cause serious damage to ship radar systems. Collected intelligence is sent directly to missile command centers and attack boats. Electronic warfare is an invisible but vital part of controlling this waterway. Disrupting ship GPS navigation systems causes them to veer off their course. Iran has repeatedly demonstrated its ability to hack and control foreign drones. This capability can cut off enemy radio communications at the critical moment. The islands of Abu Musa and the Tuns are called unsinkable aircraft carriers. These islands sit right in the middle of shipping lanes, strategically located. Radar and missile equipment stationed on these islands dominate everything around them. Any ship wishing to enter the Persian Gulf must pass by their side. Advanced air defense systems make the region's sky unsafe for enemy aircraft. The downing of the U.S. Global Hawk drone was an example of this. An integrated network of radars identifies and intercepts all flights in the region. This defensive umbrella denies enemies the luxury of easy close air support. Anti-ship ballistic missiles like the Khalij Fars are a serious threat to ships. These missiles descend upon their target at supersonic speeds from high altitudes. Intercepting this type of missile is very difficult and complex for ship defenses. Their pinpoint accuracy has increased significantly in recent years through technological upgrades. Trained and motivated manpower is considered an important part of military capability. IRGC naval commandos have trained extensively for heliborne operations on ship decks. The seizure of the Stena Imperio showed that they are fast in action. Fighting spirit in close naval battles is a decisive and very important factor. Iran's operational depth is not limited to the coast but extends inland. Underground missile bases called missile cities are scattered everywhere across the country. This dispersion makes destroying Iran's offensive capability almost impossible and very difficult. Even if the coast is bombed, launches will continue from deep inside. The history of the tanker war in the 80s provided many lessons learned. At that time, mining caused damage to numerous ships in this waterway. The experience of those years made today's military doctrine much more complex. Now, blocking capability relies not on simple mines, but a mix of tools. Controlling the Strait of Hormuz is a powerful tool for economic pressure. Any threat in this region raises oil prices and shipping insurance rates. These economic fluctuations can quickly send global stock markets into a turmoil. The world's energy security is directly tied to stability and decisions here. Intelligence superiority over all passing ship radio conversations is an absolute advantage. Listening stations record and analyze all electronic and telecommunication signals in the zone. No movement in the Persian Gulf waters remains hidden from intelligence networks. Knowing the enemy's intent before action is the key to victory in battle. Although the focus is on the Strait, Iran's regional network is impactful. Ally support in the Red Sea and Bab el-Mandeb distracts enemy focus. This means simultaneous pressure on two strategic energy choke points in the Middle East. Scattering the naval power of enemies reduces their overall efficiency in Hormuz. Shallow water and natural seabed features of the Persian Gulf favor the defender. Large ships have less maneuverability in these waters and are easy targets. Narrow shipping channels force them to move along a very specific path. This geographical constraint makes setting ambushes very simple for the Iranian forces. Releasing videos of speedboats next to American warships is psychological warfare. These images broadcast a message of power and dominance to the world. Creating a sense of insecurity for foreign sailors is part of deterrence strategy. Fear of sudden conflict makes the other side's calculations very cautious and slow. Iran has shown high skill in managing the ladder of tension escalation. Actions are usually taken in the gray zone so total war doesn't occur. Seizing a tanker for a tanker is a policy called an eye for an eye. This calculated approach prevents a severe military reaction from global powers. Investment in unmanned surface vehicles and artificial intelligence is currently increasing. Smart suicide boats can attack their targets without any human intervention required. Combining modern technology with indigenous tactics builds the future of battle in Hormuz. These advancements shift the balance of power further in favor of Iran. Finally, controlling the Strait of Hormuz is a mix of geography and technology. Closing this strait might be hard, but making it unsafe is very easy. The world knows the key to Persian Gulf energy security lies in Tehran. This geopolitical reality has turned Iran into an irremovable player in the region.